Alright, hey guys, what's up, Silver? Let's check what we have to do. We have to get everything that's not, basically that's not headshots right now. So I've gone ahead and made this class, probably the class that I'll be using for most of this, and at least until I get my perks back and my attachments, but by the time that is done, I'm usually only need like revenge kills or long shots or whatever it is. I'm looking for free-for-all. There we go, we got free-for-all. So we'll play some free-for-all, you know, get worked up, get warmed up, and then we'll jump into some other game modes like Team Deathmatch, Domination, stuff like that. And the commentary quality of this video might be a little bit bad, mainly because I haven't recorded in a while, and secondly because the ambient sound and audios and stuff like that is totally different than what I used to. Because if you haven't figured it out, I've moved recently, so I live in the city now, so I live in an apartment, so everything is a little bit louder. I have a lot more ambient noise, a lot more like just random noise and stuff like that, so I have to figure out how to edit all that stuff out, and then while still keeping my commentary clean and sounding as good as it did before, and hopefully I can set that out. So I'm probably going to record for about 30 minutes here, and then I will figure everything else out. And I'm just trying to get some kills here so I can get some, pretty much just some confidence under my belt before I start heading out. But I don't want to wait around all day. And hopefully everybody in this lobby is not that good, because I don't think I can handle recording and playing against good people right now. It's different. Pretty much the way it feels to me is when you record, and you know where you're recording because you're recording for like a Road to Gold or recording anything else. It's a little bit more difficult than just say playing with a friend. At least for me, it feels like a totally different game. I feel totally different when I'm doing it. It changes things up a lot, and doing a live problem with it also adds some pressure because you have to sound interesting and keep saying things throughout the video while trying to play Call of Duty. Your mind's off the game. You kind of just have to rely on instinct a little bit to fill in the absence of concentration. And right there I died because of toughness. I realized that right there I died because of toughness. You see that huge kick? That would never happen if you had toughness on. If you played Modern Warfare 3, you know it's flinch. But pretty much, if you don't have that, then you're somewhat screwed because there's just nothing you can do to combat it. Nothing at all. Nothing that I've found. Some guns are just worse than others. The heavier guns seem to be the most worst, and subs seem to be the least worse. Not all subs. The, how do you say? What's that fucking gun called? The Scorpion. It seems to be really bad. Well, see, this guy had toughness on. See, he has a sniper and he didn't kick at all. I was just putting bullets into him, so you can see the difference there. And shit. Damn it! Whoa, what am I playing with? Like all snipers or something? I thought there was only one. I think there's like 3, unless that guy died and switched sides. Huh. Is that somebody? Oh shit, it was. I barely saw that guy. He kind of blended in with the background. Or the foreground, whatever. The ground. It was just the normal ground. See this guy laying down? If he hits me, I'm dead. Wait, who killed me? Oh, great. Awesome. I don't know if these snipers are running this on purpose, but they've kind of got, he's stuck in this spawn. And there's not much I can do to stop them. I knew that was going to happen at some point. I was firing off like crazy. I need FMJ on this gun. It'd be nice. 150 kills, which is going to take me a little bit. It's not so bad in free-for-all. Especially if I win the game, that means I'm getting around 30 kills every time. 30 divided by 150 is like, what? 5?
UAV on standby.
If I'm wrong on that, that's going to be embarrassing, but I think it's 5.
Hunter killer drone on standby.
Granted, you'll get some C4 or whatever your secondary is, and other things like that, but for the most part, you're going to get majority of your guns with your primary, so, or majority of your guns, majority of your kills with your primary gun, so it's not that bad. And I think I'm winning. Yeah, I'm winning. And I feel bad because these guys are all sniping, and I'm pretty much trying hard, but I'm recording too, and I'm sure they're trying to get gameplays for, or at least clips for their montage and stuff like that, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew one of them was going to get me. I was just stuck there. And this wouldn't really be so bad if these weren't all snipers and I could get some distance on them. Like, I mean, if I had distance on them, if they were using shotguns or subs, at least I could stay back and pop some shots off and stuff like that. But snipers, especially ones that are quick-scoping for a reason, because one, either they think they're good or they are good, you know, you gotta be wary of what you're trying to do at a distance, especially with a gun like this, which has little to no recoil, but, you know, it still has its fair amount, and that guy probably spawned right on me. That's fucked up. Actually, I just want to finish this game up, and I might check the recording, or I might jump into Team Deathmatch or switch lobbies, because I don't want to be in here with all these people doing what they're doing and stuff. So you can see there I'm a little bit off my aim just because, and if this commentary is a little bit quiet, like I said, I live in an apartment, and I happen to live in the middle of the apartment, so I have somebody above me and below me, and it's just annoying. I wish I lived in the ground floor. Not that I wouldn't have to be quiet, but, you know. He's coming up top? Yeah, okay. So I thought. I almost died there. You see that kick from not having toughness? That almost killed me. Hopefully this guy doesn't know I'm here. Did he get inside? I think he got away. Yeah. I don't know whose stun that was, but it didn't affect me at all. I hear someone to the right of me, up on these stairs. Where did they go? Did they go in here? I have a feeling that they went... Oh, I think I just saw them. I don't know what's going on. There's people down here. I don't know if someone's down there or not. Hopefully someone doesn't get me from behind and I catch this guy coming up. I feel like there should be someone coming up here. No? C4 exploded. Oh shit. That guy almost got me. Shit. Okay, there we go. 30 and 13 is not that bad, but I am playing against a game full of snipers and I feel bad about it, but I don't know. And I wouldn't have to be so quiet if it wasn't 6 o'clock in the morning, you know? At 6 o'clock in the morning, this is one of the only times I have to record, so I have to be quiet, even more so than normal, and plus it'll be louder in the day. It's a pain with the audio. Audio has always been the weak suit of my videos, because to get clear audio, you kind of have to keep the decimals down, and oh my god, that kid almost broke my eardrum. It's just audio. Audio is a pain in the ass, because you never know how people are going to be listening to their videos on YouTube, if they're going to have, let's check the progress real quick, none of those, see, almost 30, you know, double, you know, and stuff like that. You never know how people are going to be listening to your videos. I listen to all my videos on YouTube through headphones, 99% of the time, so that's kind of how I set up my, when I edit my audio for my commentary and for my gameplay, I kind of set it up, listen to my headphones. If it sounds good to me, hopefully the people listening to the video will be listening to it the same way. They optimize it for the same way I listen to it. Just kind of how I just optimize it for how I'm listening to it. So hopefully people listen to it the same way as me. Other people, some people just have sound systems, or they live alone or something like that, so they can just play it out loud however they want to, and it just sounds different every way you do it, so it's kind of hard to find that perfect medium point where it's going to sound good no matter how anybody's listening to it, if they listen on a high audio setting, low, and so on and so forth. But you know, I had to back out. I didn't have to back out because everybody left, so that's good. And I think I don't think anybody in here will probably be, you know,
Squad, we got a green
sniping.
light.
Maybe
Move
one or two,
your
but
ass.
not like before. And I think I could have got that guy if I didn't have a tremendous amount of kick on my body. Toughness is so vital. It's such a good perk, and right there. See that? just kicking like crazy. I probably wouldn't be able to get that guy. It's toughness kind of makes you have to fight in positions where you're not going to get shot. You don't want to get in gunfights. You want to take the sneaky routes. You want to shoot them from behind and stuff like that. But it's a little bit difficult when you're running a large, heavy assault rifle. You know, you don't run as fast. You can't be stealthy, especially combined with attachments. I mean, I know I could just go for one at a time and only get attachments and not get perks and stuff like that. But, you know, it's easier to do it this way. It's faster, and it works better for me. You know, just get it over with, get it out of the way, do both of them at the same time, not worry about one or the other, anything like that. This map, I'm not that good at this map. I never have had a really good free-for-all gameplay on this map that I can remember or think of, so, you know, it is what it is, and if my aim wasn't so freaking bad right now, then I might be able to do a little better, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because I want to bring good gameplays to you guys, because I have bring good gameplays for the majority of this gun throughout the entirety pretty much of this gun. I knew that guy was doing that, but I had this guy watching me in the window, had a bunch of shit going on. I don't know if he's still up there. Yeah, he is. Yeah. What a spawn, though. The spawn under that guy like that. It's great. I knew he was going to spawn there, so. Let's see. I nailed somebody, so they're probably on these stairs. Oh, shit. These guys are moving pretty smart, trying to move around and stuff like that. I could have actually got that guy, maybe, if I didn't have that miss right there. You know, it's just... I just feel pressure right now because my recording setup's not exactly ideal for me, how I'd like it. There's some problems that I'm having, and then just recording for the first time in forever. You know, all these complaints and excuses and stuff like that. I'm still my game's okay though. I'm playing fine, I'm winning right now. Hopefully I can win the game and all that and just calm down and get it all figured out and fixed, and I don't know. I just worry about my quality of my videos a lot, you know? I just want to bring good quality videos to everybody, and, you know, it's just me personally. I always have wanted to do that for the most part, so,
UAV awaiting orders.
I don't know. If I could have killed that guy with that, without that C4, that would have been great, because that would have been one more towards my bloodthirsty thingy, basically.
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
And I'm only running low kill streaks because...
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
I don't know why I'm running low kill streaks. Mainly because it's free for all, I guess. But
Lightning strike awaiting.
I don't know why I would be running lightning strike in this. See, kick killed me there. It really did. If I didn't kick, I would have been fine. Even though he killed me fast because it was a scorpion. Might have had something to do with the connection, but it is what it is. That guy almost got me. That was nice. But if you see me lose gunfights, a lot of it is going to be the people that have toughness. Because if I can't make them kick and they make me kick, I'm just dead. And I always threw toughness on because, you know, I just did. It's just one of the things I threw on. But, you know, now not having it, forced not to play with it. I've never really noticed this too much before with any of my other worthy golds, but I think that's what was wrong with me and the Scorpion, pretty much, for the most part. With the Scorpion, it was a pretty good gun. I played well with it for the most part, but then, like, it started not being as great because, you know, I don't know, it was just, it felt, there were so many people that, oh shit.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
I spawned right on top of that guy.
Friendly UAV inbound.
It started being really bad towards the end. I'm like, why the fuck does this gun suck so much now? Why is it so inconsistent? And I complained about it the whole entire time. And it's because I didn't have toughness. Because I went back and I played with that gun out without toughness earlier, like recently, and I was like, this is the worst fucking gun ever. That gun requires toughness. There's no two ways about it. You have to have toughness to play with that gun. And, you know, there's so many people there. I was dead either way. I couldn't run. Huh. Shit. Huh, sure he's coming this way? reload. Because knowing me, I'll need all my shots to get this kill. That guy's got a assault shield. Somebody over here. And somebody behind me. Oh shit, there he goes. Okay. 39, that's actually pretty decent for raid. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm playing well. I feel like I'm dying when I shouldn't be dying. Like I'm making bad mistakes because my aim's off, but I'm not really exactly doing bad per se. I'm just not. I just feel like I'm doing bad. I don't know, judgment's up to you guys if that was a good game or not or whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it a lot. I don't know if I'll add these first two videos, these first two gameplays into one video. I might. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go jump out and try some TDM.